The Appalachian State Mountaineers fell to the University of Southern Alabama Jaguars by a score of 47-21 Saturday, October 4th at Kid Brewer Stadium. The Mountaineers received the ball on kickoff but did not gain much ground. 3 plays into the first drive, a fumble by ASU running back Marcus Cox was recovered by Alabama's Terrell Brigham at the Appalachian 26-yard line. The Mountaineers would hold the Jaguars to a field goal, which was blocked by defensive lineman Deuce Robinson, holding the score even at 0. The Jaguars would strike on their next possession, with quarterback Brandon Bridge completing a 21-yard pass and then rushing for 8 yards for the game's first touchdown. Following the point after touchdown, the Jaguars led 7-0. After a punt by App, Alabama's running back Jay Jones would rush for 18 yards to the Appalachian 24-yard line, which would set up a 36-yard field goal for kicker Grant McLaurin. With a little more than 5 minutes to play in the quarter, Alabama led 10-0. Penalties would hamper App throughout the game, as Taylor Lamb's pass to wide receiver Malachi Jones was called back for pass interference. Penalties would cost App 77 yards on the game. On the next drive, Alabama's kicker Grant McLaurin continued to struggle as he booted a 24-yard field goal attempt wide right. App's offense would struggle with the passing game, with redshirt freshman Taylor Lamb overthrowing Sims McElfresh and Takoy Sumler. Lamb completed only 16 of 30 attempts on the night. On the next 2 plays, however, Lamb would rush for 14 and 15 yards apiece. Lamb rushed for 86 yards on the night. Although making it to the red zone, kicker Zach Maddox's field goal was blocked by Alabama's Rich James, keeping App scoreless. On Alabama's next drive, Grant McLaurin would connect on a 39-yard field goal, extending the lead to 13. On the next drive, the Alabama offense exposed weaknesses in the Appalachian defense as quarterback Brandon Bridge connected to wide receiver Shavara Smith for a 67-yard pass and the Jaguars' second touchdown. Following the PAT, the score was 20-0. App's offense gained some momentum on the next drive as Taylor Lamb connected to Malachi Jones on a 20-yard touchdown pass. Following the PAT by Maddox, the Mountaineers trailed by 13. Following halftime, the Alabama offense came out swinging, with Brandon Bridge finding wide receiver Danny Woodson open for 43 yards and another touchdown. However, a missed PAT by McLaurin gave the Jaguars only 6 points. On Alabama's next drive, Brandon Bridge connected with Cameron Broadno for 30 yards. Three plays later, Bridge hit Shavara Smith for a 14-yard touchdown pass, giving Alabama a 33-7 lead. On Alabama's third and next drive of the quarter, running back Terrence Timmons broke through the defense for a 30-yard touchdown run. Following the PAT, Alabama held a 33-point lead. Quarterback Taylor Lamb continued to run strong in the fourth quarter, rushing for 18 yards and setting up a 2-yard touchdown pass to tight end Drew Bailey. After the PAT, the score was 40-14. Despite punting on the next possession, Alabama's Xavier Johnson recovered Bobo Beathard's fumble at the Appalachian 35. 4 plays later, running back Baron Tyson carried the ball 5 yards for Alabama's 6th and final touchdown. After the PAT, the score was 47-14. Appalachian quarterback Cameron Bryan would take over for the rest of the game, rushing for 27 yards to the Jaguar 11, and then 6 plays later finding Isaiah Lewis in the end zone for a 7-yard touchdown, bringing the score to 47-21, which would hold for the remainder of the game. With the loss, the Mountaineers fell to 1-4 on the season. The Jaguars improved to 3-2. The Mountaineers will face Liberty University Saturday, October 11th at Kid Brewer Stadium for Appalachian State's homecoming game.